This is our 2018 VW long wheelbase high top crafter. We decided on a van after much umming and ahhing. Should we tow? Should we have a caravan? Should we have a camper trailer? In the end, we went with the van. I'd had 3 combis in the past and loved the whole idea of just pulling up to a camp spot and opening the back door, and basically we were all set up. Throw out a few chairs, table, and we were done. We are campers, we love to camp, so we just wanted somewhere that was we could put a comfy bed and have it packed and ready to go whenever we wanted. And yeah, it's pretty much done that. We had windows put in the back, one on the one on the sliding door, and one on the other side of the cabin area. We put in the Fiamma F80's awning. It's massive. I think it's over 3.5 meters. I'm not sure, but it's just very big. Kate loves it. I wished we'd gone slightly smaller, but yeah, them's the breaks. This had done 1,500 kilometres when we bought it. It was a demo model, and we couldn't be happier with it. We spent most of our budget on the van because both of us decided we were too old to break down, and I just wanted a reliable car. I didn't want anybody else's problems. And this fitted the bill. So most of our budget was actually spent on the van, and what we had left, we spent on items or getting stuff done that I didn't feel I was able to do, or I was too nervous to do. I was too scared to cut holes in the side and the top of the van, and I didn't feel confident about doing the electricity. On the inside, I put in a floor, and then I did the vinyl floor tiling thing or laying thing. A mate and I built the bed really quickly. I wanted it high up, and I wanted a bed that was always there, just because I didn't want to have to make my bed every time I pulled up somewhere. I just wanted to jump in the back and go to sleep. We made the bed rather quickly because we had to evacuate with fires, and I wanted a comfortable bed. Or my partner and I wanted a comfortable bed. We had the 12-volt lighting put in. I didn't do that, paid for that, and I had a fan put in. I had that done professionally as well. We are lined and insulated. This is the other window on the other side. We bought a My Coolman 85 litre dual zone fridge, and I recently put in the Lagoon table mount, so we have somewhere to sit and eat. We have the Sirocco fan, just to add a bit more airflow. We have reading lights, USB ports, lighting all around. Our build is about camping. We like to camp, so we didn't, besides not having the budget for it, we didn't really want a hotel room on wheels. We just wanted somewhere comfy that if it was raining, we could do things out of the rain and cart all our stuff. And if it's not raining, we cook outside, unless of course there's a fire ban. So we bought the Bunnings toolbox thing on special, mainly because we were trying to do it quickly. It was on special and it sort of does the job at the moment. I will change it out later, but at the moment it locks so drawers don't fly open, and it's actually holds a lot of stuff. It holds all the stuff that we need at the moment. We don't have an inside sink, and that is something that will be changed in the future, but at the moment, hey, it's what we could do, or what I could do at the time. So a lot of things are repurposed and then added in. We have not removed our barrier, because when we bought the van, the guys told us that the barrier needed to stay for the airbags to work properly. Also, the air conditioning unit wouldn't cope. They said cooling a big van. I actually don't mind the barrier now. I was a bit so-so to start off with. I was going to cut a hole in it. But, this is a self-build, so it is best to have the protection from anything if we had an accident and, you don't want things flying forward and killing you. I mean, everything's secured in as best as possible, but, obviously it's not bolted into the floor because I didn't want to drill in. We have an auto-term diesel heater. It's okay. It's good. It works well, but sometimes it's just hard to figure out how to do the settings because, yeah, it's not straightforward. As I say, everything else is pretty much just, cupboard from the side of the road. Yeah, the cupboard from the side of the road was added. We did have a shelving unit there, but as we've used the van, like everyone says, you should, live in or use it for a little while before you are 100% sure of what you want and need. And we found out we needed seating, which is hence why I just installed this, the Lagoon table leg. But yeah, it's all very easy. This holds our clothes. As I say, it's a freebie from the side of the road, and I just added a $5 latch to secure it closed, and some shock cord to keep all our stuff in. We use the little travel packing cubes for the small stuff, and that all works really well. Shove some cushions on top, it becomes a seat. In the back, we built the bed up high because we have a high top van and we carry a lot of stuff. Sometimes we have surfboards, sometimes we have kayaks. Obviously in here we have our heaps of storage, our lounge chairs, our folding lounge chairs, our snake bite kit, our first aid kit, and on this side, more storage, but I'll show. That's where our stove is as well. We have a one burner stove and then a 2 burner stove, which we can put up on the bench and do our coffee of a morning, or cook inside if it was to be raining. But as I say, otherwise we're cooking on an open fire, or if it's a fire van, we cook outside on the gas burner. So in the back we have a 120 litre water tank, which has a pump for our Bush Ranger gas hot water shower. We also have an outlet and a bit of hose so that we can just use cold water to hose off our feet, get water for the dog, hose off surfboards, whatever. Our solar power, which is here, is 130 amp hour dual battery. We have a Red Arc 115 watt solar blanket with a 5 metre extension lead, so that we can put it out in the sun. And this is a big blue van. We are in Australia. I don't want to have to park in the sun all the time to recharge the battery. Hence I didn't put solar panels on the roof of the van. Also, solar panels on the roof of the van are flat, usually, and Everyone knows the solar panels to work well. They should be tilted. What else did I do? I put in the step. I didn't put that in, I had that put in. And then I put in table for washing up or doing whatever. And BCF had some drawers on sale which hold all our camping stuff, tarps, solar blanket, hammock. We have some wheel chocks. I put in some tubes for tent poles and fishing poles. We have a fold-up fire pit, some fold-up tables, and that's probably about it. Yeah, that's our van.